Hi, everybody. Welcome to Maroon Devil Football here on the Maroon Devils Network. I'm Gary Ayers along with Toby Burrell high atop the press box here at Rosman High School on a frosty Friday night as the Tigers are here, Toby, and the Tigers are a much improved football team, and we should see quite a battle here tonight.
Well, again, it's another wishbone type offense, so they're going to look to control the football and play keep away from our offense that's been very high-powered in conference play. So obviously that'd be a game plan of Rosman to keep the football as much as they can and put the ball in and make us play from behind.
One thing that I don't envy any defense or any offense right now, Toby, is playing against this Maroon Devil defense that is just getting better week by week by week. It seems like every week we're only playing into the second quarter before the game's pretty much decided. I don't think that's going to happen here tonight, but our defense has just been all but perfect the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Well, it certainly has. They keep pitching shutouts while the first unit's out there, and that just speaks volumes for what they've been able to do. You know, the numbers were staggering and look at them before the game, but something like 120-7 in the first quarter, and second quarter's not much better for opponents. So you're right, the defense is playing extremely well right now. They've meshed as a group. They know each other's roles, and they're doing a great job in shutting down the offense. And, you know, they did a great job at Hayesville shutting down the same type of offense. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out tonight.
No question about it. Rosman coming in. They beat Robbinsville early in the season. They've had a good year. I think they're 4-5 overall, and they're looking for that winning season. So they have a lot to play for, and I think they're going to be a tough opponent.
Well, I don't think they're coming in here thinking they're going to lose this football game by any stretch. You know, the Maroon Devils be well versed to come in here looking to win and to play well instead of looking past this one to the next week's showdown with Murphy. You know, as fans, we can do that. Yeah. But as a football team and a coaching staff, they can't afford to do that. One trip up and everything takes a bad turn.
You know, it really does, and I think the coaches are probably talking to the kids about that. Playing the football that you've been playing, keep your enthusiasm up, and play hard until the whistle blows. And I think if we do that, this Maroon Devil football team, that's the main thing, making sure we're ready no matter what the other guys do.
Well, you're absolutely correct. And, you know, the thing that I've noticed over the last couple of weeks, I'm sure you have as well, is the team is beginning to gel in terms of playing together. It really looks like they enjoy playing with each other and playing together. And what that translates into is a big effort usually on game nights, because you don't want to let your friends down. You don't want to let the person next to you down. And that's what I'm beginning to see in some of these big games that they've had over the last couple of weeks in conference play, is they genuinely look like they enjoy playing together.
Yeah. You know, somebody said in an interview earlier in the week that the defense was really communicating well, and that is showing on the stat page and on the scoreboard, because the defense and the offense, of course, playing well too, but the defense, I think, has really taken it to a whole nother level.
Well, they really are, and, you know, it starts up front with that defensive line, and Coach Neil Blankenship, the defensive coordinator, is able to get pressure off any pass out of just the defensive line alone. Jared Turbyfield, like 5.5 sacks over the last 2 games. And anytime you can do that, it makes everybody else's job a whole lot easier. You're not having to send extra people to get pressure on the quarterback, and everybody else is able to drop into coverage. And you've definitely seen that in taking away the passing game. But, you know, they're just as strong against the run. Yeah. It's that penetration up front that makes everything so tough for the opposing offenses. And again, it starts up front with Wildcat and you know, Cipriano and Turbyfield getting penetration.
And they're getting the job done. We're going to find out here tonight, the Rosman Tigers and our Maroon Devils here at Rosman High School. Stay tuned. Opening kickoff coming up. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Maroon Devil football here on Maroon Devils Network here on a Friday night as our Maroon Devils and the Rosman Tigers are getting ready for another Smoky Mountain Conference showdown. And on the opening kickoff, all the way out to the 31-yard line, the Rosman Tigers will get the football first here. And they're black with orange and white trim, black helmets. Our Maroon Devils, for the first time this year, by the way, are wearing white jerseys, silver pants with maroon helmets and maroon numbers. So, again, the first time this year we've had the silver pants. Normally we have maroon pants, but tonight, a little different wrinkle, if you will, out there on the field. And we'll see how it shows up. This time the Rosman Tigers, 4 wide receivers, 2 right, 2 left. The quarterback in the shotgun, and we're rushing 4. And the quarterback rolls to the right side, tries to turn the corner. Jared Turbyfield behind him. He does turn the corner out to the 37-yard line. Nice gain of 6 yards on the play. Coming up to slow him down over there is going to be C.J. Shepard along with Lee Patillo. Also, Sean Cipriano. Jared Turbyfield was in hot pursuit around the right side. There was a penalty flag down, and it is going to be against the Maroon Devils, which will mean Rosman should have an automatic first down. So the penalty flag will take the football, all the way down inside Maroon Devil territory to the 48-yard line. 47 we'll call it. So a 15-yard penalty. And we're ready to go against the Maroon Devils here, giving Rosman great field position on their first possession at the 47-yard line. Just underway, 15 seconds. All that's gone off the game clock here again. This time a three-man front for the Maroon Devils and a 34 look on defense. Quarterback goes straight ahead and he runs into trouble. Sean Cipriano is there. There's Jared Turbyfield. Who else is on the stack? Also there is, looks like Peyton Parker is there. Who else? No surprise, Jacob Wildcat. A lot of guys coming up on the tackle. So, again, a lot of folks around the football. Good defensive coverage for the Maroon Devils on defense. 2nd down and 9, a 1-yard pickup on the play for the Rosman Tigers. Again, big conference showdown here. Rosman having a solid season this year. 2nd down and 9. Quarterback again is going to be in the shotgun. Rolls to his left this time. Has some blockers. He's pursued from behind. We can't catch him, and we finally get him on the sideline. Finally over there, Cody Rich forces him out of bounds, but the quarterback is getting it done. He's able to turn the corner now on 2 consecutive plays, or 2 plays anyway on this drive for some good yardage. He ran right the first time, and this time ran to the left side, just basically snapping it to the quarterback and running wide, and that's the first down for the Rosman Tigers, so the sticks will move. So again, the quarterback getting the job done. This time, the quarterback, Scruggs. Oh, the snap is going to go to the up back. It's going to be Dylan Whitmire. Whitmire down near the 35-yard line now, and that's going to bring up, depending on where they spot the ball, a loss of a yard or so on the play. 2nd down and 11. Gary Ayers along with you solo tonight. My partner in crime, Steve Moon, not with us tonight. And Steve, I tell you what, you better be hoping we have some good luck, because you've been good luck all season long. Our Maroon Devils are 8-1 overall, 4-0 in Smoky Mountain Conference play. And I tell you, Steve, you picked the coldest night of the season not to be out on top of this Rosman press box. So anyway, this time they tried to fake the handoff, rolling to the right side again. Duran Scruggs, a junior, 5'8", 150. Not a big guy, but he's really quick, has quick feet, and he's able to turn that corner again for positive yardage, this time down to the 31-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers. They've been moving it on the ground every play and doing so pretty well against a solid Maroon Devil defense that has been solid all season long. Giving up only 7.7 points a game while scoring 34 points a game. That's all games now. And in the first quarter, we just haven't been giving up much at all, giving up an average of 7 points all year. And there's a whistle. Rosman Tigers want a timeout now with 9:30 to play. First quarter. Fans, stay tuned. We'll be back after this timeout. Fans, welcome back as again we're broadcasting on the Maroon Devils Network here tonight. 3rd down, and we'll call it 4 for the Rosman Tigers, as again they have a man in motion this time. This time the quarterback under center, though, and he's going to turn, and he's going to keep it after he faked the handoff, and he's going to be stopped at the 29-yard line, short of the first down. Coming up with a big hit over there is going to be Drew Husky, among others for the Maroon Devils. Jacob Wildcat is there. Also over there is Cody Rich and the gang combining on the tackle. Now it's going to be 4th down and 1. Obviously in 4-down territory inside the 30-yard line. So the Tigers are obviously going to line up and go for it on 4th down and a yard with 9 minutes to play in the first quarter. No score yet here on a frosty Friday night at Rosman High School. Clear skies. It's been a beautiful day today. A little cool, but hey, it is getting into the latter half of October, if you will. Got a man lining up strong on the right side now. The quarterback under center again. Got the wishbone set behind him. Turns it hands off. And the first back through is going to be Caleb Rice. And he's going to be stopped short of the first down. And the Maroon Devils will prevail with a huge defensive stand. And one of the best stops of the whole drive after Rosman had been running the ball well, especially wide around the left and around the right. But between the tackles, it's going to be tough going tonight. We'll see if the Rosman Tigers continue to run more left and right, because it is tough to run between the tackles against that Maroon Devil defensive line. They've been so tough all season long. Now, 1st down and 10, Maroon Devils at the 29, as The quarterback, Colby Hyatt, lines him up, turns and hands off. Popping it around the right side, it's going to be Josue Otero. He has pursuit, turns the corner, knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line. And boy, he took a shot. He took a hit over on the sideline. The Rosman Tigers after him over there. Caleb Rice was over there. Also, Dakota Owenby was over there. Austin Anders. And we have a penalty flag against the Maroon Devils. Going to back us up a little bit. So a holding call is going to back us up. .8:31 to play. We're in the first quarter, no score yet. So now it's going to bring up a first down. They're going to spot the ball. Wow, back at about the 22-yard line, we'll say. So it's going to bring up a first down. And about 18 yards to go now for the Maroon Devils after the penalty. Colby Hyatt has Matthew Manley wide left, everybody else in tight. Tosses left side, it's going to be Josue. Tries to turn the corner, but too many Rosman Tigers are there, and he cannot get outside. Coming up over there, again, good pursuit by the defense, didn't allow him outside, and very few teams this year have been able to stop Josue Otero from turning the corner and turning that into big yards, but the Tigers have done so now on 2 consecutive plays. Second down, we'll call it 15 to go for the Maroon Machine. 8 minutes to play, first quarter, no score yet. Our first offensive possession now, third down and long. Check that, second down and long. Colby back to throw, looking Manley, timing pattern right side. He's there, but the pass just off his outstretched hand. Just a little too much on it. Matt Manley could get his right hand on it, but couldn't get both hands extended. He was in a flat-out sprint, and just that close to being about a 40-yard pickup. But it's going to be just a long incompletion, if you will, on the stat sheet. Third down now. But it was close. Down the right sideline, right in front of the Rosman Tiger bench. Nice crowd on hand here for a Friday night. Nice crowd made the drive over from Swain County over to Rosman. And the Tigers, a lot of fans out here. Band right down below us here. Third down. We need 15. Colby in the shotgun. Receivers left and right. Throws back left side, got a screen. It's going to be Lee Patillo in traffic. He gets out to the 35-yard line. That's going to be still 4 yards short of the first down. And we're going to have to put the football back to the Rosman Tigers here on fourth down. And I got to be honest, Dan, that's one of the first times all season that we have been stopped on our first possession, especially in the last 4 or 5 weeks in conference play. But back to punt now. It's going to be a man wearing number 17, Evan Sneed, number 17 tonight instead of number 10. He's going to be punting. Good snap. Gets away an end-over-end punt. That's going to be going out of bounds on the Maroon Devil side of the field. No return at the 30-yard line is where the Rosman Tigers now will take over with a first down and 10. So far, the Tigers have moved the ball, came up short on 4th and 1. Our Maroon Devils moved the ball some, but a couple of penalties really tangled us up on that first series. And we wound up in a hole to begin with and just couldn't dig out of that hole as the Tigers played some good defense, especially on the toss left and toss right to Josue Otero. They were able to get pursuit out to the football. Now the Tigers, 1st and 10, have it back for their second possession. 7:08 to go, first quarter. No score yet. Maroon Devils 4-man front. A 43 look on defense. Toss. The snap goes to the quarterback. Good pursuit over there. Jared Turbyfield turned him back inside. And coming up to apply the hit, Cody Rich over there on the tackle. Also over there is going to be Matt Manley. And Lee Patillo also coming up on the hit to turn the quarterback for a 2-yard loss. Second down and 12 now. We can see Rosman is quick to the corners, so our Maroon Devils are going to have to be quick in pursuit as they get to the corner in a hurry. Kind of a similar offense that we saw at Hayesville, but we can see already this team is way ahead of Hayesville. That game was over early, but Rosman, different Tiger, if you will. Hand off to the fullback, and that's going to be Blaise McCall. Didn't find anywhere to go. A loss of another yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Jacob Wildcat again on the stop. I tell you, Jacob Wildcat and Corbin Panther have just been playing outstanding on the defensive side of the ball, along with the other guys up front, Sean Cipriano, Jared Turbyfield. Our defense has just been outstanding. In the first quarter, to give you an idea, We have outscored opponents 113-7 in the first quarter this year. In the second quarter, 103-7. Here we go. Third down and long for the Tigers, and a whistle blows. Got a flag over there by the line, Judge. Somebody jumping on the line of scrimmage. Let's see who the 5-yard penalty is going to be stuck to. It's going to be motion against the Tigers. So that'll back them up 5. It's going to bring up third down and 18 now with 5:46 to play in the first quarter. Now, if my buddy Steve Moon is sitting back at the house with a big hot cup of hot chocolate with some marshmallow cream on top, got his feet propped up on the coffee table and enjoying life. Hey, Steve, hey, good for you, man. That's all we can say. I know you'd rather be here, and I totally understand. Third down and long. Tigers, quarterback option. He's going to keep. Gets out to the 26-yard line, but that's going to be a gain of about 3, maybe 4. Not nearly enough. Going to bring up fourth down and long. And now the Tigers will punt it back to the Maroon Devils. This will be the Rosman Tigers' first punt tonight. Dropping back is going to be Matthew Manley. A really dangerous punt return man. Most teams so far in the last 3, 4, 5 weeks have been punting the ball away from Matthew Manley. Maroon Devils setting up the return here on fourth down and long. Nice punt. Beautiful punt. Manley, fair catch all the way back at his 37-yard line. A beautiful punt by number 5, Duran Scruggs, the quarterback, who is also an excellent punter, as we could see from that punt there. Plenty of hang time, good distance, and what else can you ask for from your punter? So far tonight it's been a standoff, fans. 4:39 to play. Maroon Devils in a battle so far against the Rosman Tigers. As we mentioned, in the last 3, 4 weeks it has been anything but, as the Maroon Devils have been putting away opponents early in the ball game. Most of the time in the first quarter, and by the second quarter, we've been putting second-team guys in. This tells you where it kind of started. Started against Pikeville, Kentucky back in September, 34-0. Then Hayesville, it really got out of hand early. Final score was 43-6. I think that was a game that was 35-0 at halftime. Then against Cherokee, 49-7. That game was over early. And Andrews, a little bit of a fight, but still 48-7. Maroon Devils prevailing without any trouble. But so far tonight, Rosman is a handful. This time, Colby Hyatt's in trouble, tried to run right, ran into trouble. Now he goes to the left side, gets a block, pops it around the corner, has the first down and more. Still going down the sideline, finally corralled inside the 30-yard line of the Rosman Tigers. Colby Hyatt on a busted play, found nowhere to go, wisely turned to the left side. That's where he found some room and got a huge block over there on that side of the line of scrimmage. So Colby Hyatt took it all the way down to the 28-yard line of Rosman. Lee Patillo had a key block over there on that side that really gave him a lot more daylight around the left side. He tried to run right, and there was just everybody jammed up. But a huge play on basically a busted play. Colby now first down and 10 for the Maroon Devils. Wants to throw. Fires it outside to Matt Manley on a quick hit. Out to the 25, 20, down to the 15. Manley still going 10, 5, and close to the goal line. He's down at the 1-foot line. Matthew Manley just barely tackled before he got inside the end zone. So at the 1-foot line, Matt Manley took it at about the 25-yard line, turned upfield, and turned what looked to be a short play into a big gain. Down inside the 1 now is Manley and the Maroon Devil offense now with 3:56 to play first quarter. This time, Maroon Devils will have Patillo on the wing on the right side. Osway and Austin Schuler split backs behind Colby Hyatt. Patillo in motion, handoff right side. Austin goes in standing up. So the big back, Austin Schuler, number 44, is in for the first score of the night. A 6-0 lead for the Maroon Devils here. And again, that play is set up by a huge run from Colby Hyatt around the left side that looked to be a busted play, but turned into a big gain to set that one up. Then a nice play from Colby to Matt Manley on the right side for about 24 yards. Now Evan Sneed will attempt the point after as Matthew Manley will hold here on a chilly night at Rosman. Evan Snead has been very consistent all season long. Low snap, Matt gets it down, kick is up, has the distance, and it's going to be good. So now with 3:40 to go in the first quarter, our score, Maroon Devils 7, Rosman nothing. Stay tuned, fans. We'll be right back. Fans, welcome back on the Maroon Devils Network here as Evan Snead kicking off for the Maroon Devils, and it's going to be taken at the 7-yard line. The Rosman Tigers bringing it back out across the 20 before running into a host of Maroon Devils. Led over there by 47, Lewis Saley. He was right there to lead the charge. Lee Patillo also over there to help out was going to be Sean Webb. So the Tigers will take over first down and 10. We have some guys that are not dressed out tonight because of injury and so forth. We'll tell you about those in just a minute now as the Tiger quarterback, Duran Scruggs, a junior, 5'8", 150, quick feet. Good decision maker, leading the offense now from the 22-yard line. First down and 10, 3:33 to play first quarter. And the Maroon Devils just scoring a moment ago for a 7-0 lead. This time Maroon Devils in a 42 on defense. Handoff goes to the right side. And not much there against the Maroon Devil interior defensive line. In there again, it's going to be Peyton Parker, Corbin Panther, Jared Turbyfield. All those guys. Also in there, of course, Jacob Wildcat. So a lot of guys in there on the tackle for the Maroon Devils. But some guys got some bad news to pass along. Cody Ellis not dressed tonight. We understand he has a shoulder injury and is probably going to be out the rest of the year. Not good news. And we hate that for Cody. Got a man in motion, and no penalty flag is down. But the Maroon Devil defense is there again. This time it's going to be Sean Cipriano and Peyton Parker. Jared Turbyfield. I know we keep calling these names over and over again, but hey, these are the guys getting to the football for the Maroon Devil defense. 2:34 to play. Among others, not dressed out tonight. Dylan Winchester not dressed tonight. Of course, Tim Woodard, who's been out since the very first game. We're hoping Tim might get to come back at some point in the playoffs. We really, really hope so. This is Tim's senior year. I know he would love to be out there and play some more football. This time the snap goes to Caleb Rice. Rolls right, throws down the sideline in traffic. Ball tipped up in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Double coverage down there for the Maroon Devils. Down there was Matt Manley. Also down there was Cody Rich to help out on the defense. C.J. Shepard down there, the strong safety. So now it's going to bring up a fourth down, and the Rosman Tigers are going to have to punt it back to the Maroon Devils here. So on fourth down and about 9 to go. So again, we really feel for the guys not being able to dress tonight, and we hope they can come back real soon. Back to punt is going to be Duran Scruggs. Last time he hit a good one. Matt Manley back at his 42-yard line. And another good one. Very high. Huge hang time. Manley coming up, though, at the 49 to give the Maroon Devils good field position near midfield, right near the big white tiger paw in the middle of the field here at Rosman Tigers Stadium. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Gary Ayers flying solo here on a Friday night. Of course, Joe Holt running all the controls with a camera. And I'm assuming Catherine is back at the studio at WBHN as part of our Maroon Devils network here. Kobe Burrell down in there where it's nice and warm in the press box, keeping all the stats. So the gang is all here. And I know Steve Moon has got his feet propped up, listening on cable channel 5. Handoff, Austin Schuler straight ahead to the 43-yard line of Rosman. Gain of almost 9 on the carry. It's going to bring up second down and 1. I'll tell you, Austin, a much bigger running back this year than last year. He's 5'11", 205, a senior, and he carries a little more punch. He's kind of the power back, Josue Otero, kind of the scat back, if you will. As we mentioned, Austin 5'11", 205, Josue 5'6", 150. So two totally different kinds of backs, if you will, but both very effective. Second down. And got a penalty flag. This one really didn't get going before the flag came in. Josue got the handoff, but it's all going to be for naught here. Illegal procedure against our Maroon Devils is going to back us up 5. So even if he had taken it to the house, it's going to come back anyway. But want to say hello to everybody listening in tonight, whether you're on the internet, on the radio, on cable channel 5. Want to thank Ken Warner for allowing us to be there on cable channel 5. Second down now. We'll call it about 8 to go. Colby Hyatt under center in the I formation. He turns, finds a hole left side, runs it himself, has the first down. Still going at the 36-yard line. Down there on the tackle for the Rosman Tigers. Coming up with their linebacker tackle is going to be T. James Henderson. Good stop in the open field there by Henderson. Under a minute to play now in the first quarter, but it's a battle here. 7-0 our score. And as we mentioned, in the last 4 weeks, we have really not been tested. But this Rosman Tiger bunch, we can tell already they're here to play. 4-man front for the Tigers. Patillo lines up strong on the right side. Split backs behind Colby Hyatt. And another whistle. And there's going to be a timeout called by Swain County High School. So with 38 seconds to play in the first quarter at 7-0 Swain. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Fans, welcome back. And as soon as we come back, here comes another penalty flag flying in. So we get held up again. So now the penalty assessed against the Tigers. First down and 5, offside against the Tigers. Going to give the Maroon Devils first down and 5 now from the 32-yard line of Tiger territory. Twins out to the left side. Toss to the left side. Here's Josue getting a block out there. Matthew Manley out blocking. Nice block to lead the way. And then he's forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So that's a Maroon Devil first down. Good blocking. Lee Patillo and Matt Manley out there to set the stage for Josue Otero, one of his best runs of the night. And so far, the Rosman Tigers have been able to keep Josue from breaking one outside, which is his bread and butter. Colby Hyatt broke one around the left side of the line earlier. That set up our first score basically on a busted play. First down and 10. This time out of the I formation, Colby. Strong side right, Twins to the left side. Turns and hands off, and it's going to be Schuler straight ahead. Down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And that's going to bring up a second down and about 7 to go now. That might be the final play of the first quarter. 18 seconds and counting. I'm not sure we'll have time for another play as Colby looks to the sideline. And let's see, they're going to let the first quarter run out. We'll swap ends of the field, and then we'll come back and start the second quarter here. Tigers and Devils, our score after one quarter. Swain 7, Rosman nothing. We'll be back. Fans, welcome back as the Maroon Devils and the Rosman Tigers going out of here. And the teams are having a huge game here at Rosman High School. 11:45 to play. So now the Maroon Devils need 1 to go on third down and short after that first down carry. Colby Hyatt looks to the sideline, gets the play call from coordinator Jeff Marr. Now we're ready to go on third down and a yard to go. Just inside the 15-yard line at the 14-yard line of Rosman. Handoff right side is going to be Schuler. Down inside the 5-yard line goes Austin Schuler. Big gap over there on the C gap, if you will, just over the right tackle. And that's going to be a first down and goal to go right at the 5-yard line. Again, nice run over there on the right side, just off the C gap. Just enough seam out there over the right tackle, if you will. So now first and goal from the 5. Split backs behind Colby. Power side right, hands off right, and going into the end zone is going to be Austin Schuler again. So Austin Schuler with his second touchdown tonight goes in from 5 yards away with 11 minutes to play here in this second quarter. Just underway with a minute gone in quarter number 2 with a 13-0 ball game now. On a night where the temperatures are going to be back down in the 30s again. A lot of folks had frost last night. So looks like another frosty kind of night coming up now. Evan Sneed wearing number 17 tonight instead of number 10 will attempt the point after touchdown. Matt Manley to Holt. High snap, gets it down, and the kick is up and it's in there. So with 1 minute gone in the second quarter, the Maroon Devils are on the scoreboard for the second time. Our score, Swain 14, Rosman 7. We'll be right back. Fans, welcome back as the Maroon Devils kick it off to the Rosman Tigers. Back at the 5-yard line. The Tigers are going to bring it back out to the 15. Now out to the 20-yard line. Good pursuit down there by the kickoff team. Down there to lead the charge, we had Sean Webb, number 4, and number 31, Drew Husky, down there combining on the tackle. Good job. And, of course, these guys pretty much stay in on defense. A lot of these guys, as a matter of fact, we have, I think, 6 players that go both ways, offense and defense. 8 returning starters back on offense, 7 returning starters back on defense this year for a Maroon Devil team that went 7-5 last year. Way ahead of that this year. 8-1 overall, 4-0 in conference play. A team led by 21 seniors, 18 juniors, 10 sophomores, and of course a lot of freshmen coming up from the JV team. This time the Tigers try to run to the left side. On the carry again is going to be Duran Scruggs, the quarterback on the carry, and he's running into Lee Patillo over there along with Jacob Wildcat. And that's a bad combination to run into, but he got 3 yards, 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Tigers with 10:30 to play here in the second quarter. Don't forget now, coming up next Friday, or if you're listening on tape delay on Channel 5 this Friday, the Murphy Bulldogs coming to town for a big showdown there in conference play. Handoff coming straight ahead. Right over the A-gap, if you will, this time. And who else do you run into but Corbin Panther, and that's bad news, too. Also in there, Peyton Parker, a junior on this team, number 60. And I'll tell you, when you have 60 and 61 there to look at, you're not gonna get much. They're a pretty tough combination. Some of the good people on this defense that get to the football. 5:45 to play. 14-0. Maroon Devils here in the second quarter. Check that, 9:45 left to play second quarter, not 5. Got a 4-minute difference there. This time it's going to be the quarterback again, running into a lot of bad news in the way of maroon and white jerseys, and it's going to bring up a 4th down, and the Tigers are going to have to punt on 4th down and about 7 to go. Dropping back, Matt Manley. Hasn't been able to return one yet because the punts from Duran Scruggs have been really high. This guy can hit it a mile. And with that much hang time, your returns are going to be slim and none. But this time, Scruggs will be punting from inside his 5. 5 guys coming after him, and it's almost blocked. Gets it away. Matt Manley. Fair catch, good decision from the 47-yard line. It's going to be good field position for the Maroon Devils on offense here. And, boy, that's what is starting to take effect in this game right now. The Maroon Devil defense is shutting down the Rosman Tigers, forcing them to punt from deep inside their territory, giving us really good field position with the football. And that is good news for the offense as Colby Hyatt lines them up. Got a man wide to the left side. Coming over here to the left side is going to be Cody Rich. Matt Manley wide on the right side. Turns, hands off. This time it's going to be Hoseway up the middle. Hoseway for about 9. Coming straight ahead, just to the right. Between the center and guard. Nice run over there by Hoseway. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1. But it has been a fun team to watch this year for the Maroon Devils on offense and defense. Getting it done every Friday night. 2nd down. Colby Hyatt now pulling out behind center. Checks his call. 2nd down and 1. Now back under center again. He's going to keep it himself and has the 1st down. Inside the 35-yard line. Got a loose football. Got a loose football. It's going to be Maroon Devils football. Colby was trying to hang in there and get an extra yard or 2. And, boy, that ball popped out of there. But the Maroon Devils getting on it quickly. I believe that was maybe Tristan Waddy getting on the ball. 53. So, boy, that's a scary time. One thing about it, we're seeing a lot of pink socks out there tonight. A lot of guys wearing pink. Of course, in observance of Breast Cancer Awareness Month here in October. Handoff this time. He faked the handoff, and Colby Hyatt runs straight ahead. Nice job. Colby right now I've got to believe, is our leading ground gainer. He has been running a good show tonight, as he always does. Josue and Austin behind him. Austin has scored both touchdowns. So just a good sound at quarterback. And we're going to miss him next year. He's one of the seniors, one of the 21 on this team. 21 or 22. Sometimes I lose count. But anyway, we have a bunch. Twins to the left side. Got single coverage over there from the Tigers on defense. As Colby hands off and going straight ahead, it's going to be Josue Otero plowing his way down inside the 20-yard line. Tigers trip him up down inside there, but it's going to be enough for a Maroon Devil first down. Move the sticks with 7:09 to play in the second quarter and a 14-0 lead. Here on the Maroon Devils Network. Glad to have you along with us here on a Friday night. It's a long trip from Swain County and Bryson City over to Rosman here in Transylvania County. No two ways about it. No matter which way you come, whether through Cashiers, down through 64, or down around the Asheville Airport. Either way you go, it's a long ride. Josue, not much there. Grabbed by the jersey and dragged down after a yard or two. In there on the tackle for the Tigers. Good job by the defense. .6:23 to go, second quarter. Right now, the Maroon Devils pitching a shutout with a World Series going on this week. Colby turns, pitches left side. Josue evades one guy. Ball is loose. Josue picks it up at the 25. Now he reverses field. Has some blockers out there on the right side. Let's see what he can do. But one of the blockers got through, turned him inside, and Josue is still going down inside the 20-yard line. What a good play when basically it could have been a disastrous fumble. The ball never connected on the toss. And Josue was trying to track it down all the way back about the 25, 30-yard line. Had to go the other way, but had some blockers out there. And actually made it back to the line of scrimmage from a long way down the field. So lucky for the Maroon Devils. That could have been a disaster. Could have been Tigers' ball. Third down and still 9 to go now from the 19-yard line. Third and long. Colby under center. They go to the right side this time. It's going to be Colby High keeping it around the right side. Austin Schuler, the lead blocker, and as Austin actually carried. So he actually did make the handoff. He's going to pick up 4. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5 from the 15. Down inside the 20-yard line, Maroon Devils are going to try for a field goal. Evan Sneed has plenty of leg. They're going to spot it at the 22, making this a 32-yard field goal from the right hash mark. Matthew Manley will hold. Good snap. Good hold. Plenty of distance. And this one is good. Right over the goal post and right into the Rosman concession area. So now with 5:19 to play in the second quarter, the Maroon Devils on the board again. 17-0. We'll be right back. Fans, welcome back here with 5:19 to play. We're in the second quarter from Rosman High School on a chilly night. Very little breeze, though, so it's really not too bad out here on a Friday night as Evan Sneed kicks it long and deep all the way back to the 7-yard line. The Tigers will bring it back out to the 15, out to the 20, go to gap, 25. Got a penalty flag, 35-40, and I think this one is going to come back with a holding call. Down there on the coverage was Drew Husky. And we may have a holding call because it was thrown down at the 20-yard line. And that's going to bring it back on a really good return by the Tigers. So, nice job on the run back, but the penalty is going to wipe it out with 5:10 to go in the second quarter. Rosman Tigers and the Maroon Devils here in another conference showdown. Of course, our Maroon Devils 8-1. Our best record since our state championship back in 2004. Of course, that year we didn't lose a game. And only lost one this year, a 14-6 tangle with the Franklin Panthers, who were undefeated. And trying to go 9-0 tonight. By the way, if they beat West Henderson, that'll be the first time in Franklin Panther history, I believe. They will start the season 9-0. Bad snap. Quarterback tries to get to it. A lot of folks around the ball. Who has it? Who has the ball? No official sign yet. Now the official says it's Maroon Devil football. Maroon Devils get on the ball, and looks like, couldn't tell if it was Lee Patillo or Matthew Manley. Those two guys around the ball, so Matt and Lee on the bottom of the stack coming up with a football for the Maroon Devils. And now it's going to be a golden opportunity at the 6-yard line. First and goal, 5:03 to play, second quarter. So now Wildcat. Left tackle, Jared Turbyfield, tied on the left side. Also on the right side, tied over there is going to be Husky. And now we have a whistle. And we're going to have a timeout. And this one is going to be called by the Rosman Tigers. With 5:03 to play in the second quarter, it's 17-0. Fans, stay with us. We'll be right back. Fans, welcome back. 5:03 to go. We're in the second quarter. Maroon Devils now looking at again, first down and goal after the fumble recovery. This time the quarterback keeper, Colby Hyatt, kind of going straight ahead. Got maybe two. Let's see where the ball is going to be spotted near the 3-yard line, looks like. So it's going to be second down and goal from about the 2.5-yard line, actually. 4:40 to play, second quarter. Now they move it back to actually closer to the 4-yard line. Only a 1-yard gain on first down. Second down and goal from the 4. Going straight at the Rosman concession stand end of the field, if you will, from right to left. Colby under center, turns, hands off. It's going to be Austin Schuler again. And boy, he's had a nose for the end zone tonight, and he's in. Touchdown. Third touchdown of the night for number 44, Austin Schuler, taking it in. He has all 3 of the touchdowns, and of course, Evan Sneed has a field goal from about 32 yards away for the scoring tonight with a couple of extra points off of his toe. So I guess you could say Austin Schuler has 18 points. Evan Sneed has 5. We'll see if he can make it another PAT. And the snap is down. Good snap and hold. And it's going to be up there, and it's good. So, fans, 4:19 left to play in the first half on a cold night from Rosman, North Carolina. Our score, Maroon Devils 24, Rosman 0. Stay with us. We'll be back. Fans, welcome back. 2:50 to go. By the way, we want to say we apologize for a technical glitch there a moment ago. So we lost a couple of plays, but now we're back with 2:50 to play here in the second quarter. The Rosman Tigers putting it very high, but very short this time. Matt Manley coming up all the way to the 48-yard line of Maroon Devil territory. A very short punt this time by number 5, Duran Scruggs. So the Maroon Devils will take over with a first and 10, 2:43 to play before halftime. We were talking about the Max Preps poll a few minutes ago. Now with the Associated Press poll, our Maroon Devils number 3 in the state, Mitchell number 5, Mount Airy number 8, Hendersonville number 9. Number 1 in the Associated Press poll is Wallace Rose Hill, and our, I don't want to say friends, but Albemarle is number 2 in the state, and they've kind of messed us up couple of times down in the state playoffs. Colby Hyatt down the middle. Matthew Manley in traffic, just knocked away at the last second. Good defensive play by the Rosman Tigers over there. Down there was T. James Henderson. Just at the last second, Manley was open, and Henderson came flying across and knocked that ball away almost as soon as it arrived. So good defensive play. Now in the 3A poll for the Associated Press, Asheville number 4 in the state. Franklin is down at number 11. Nobody from Western North Carolina in the 2A or the 4A polls. So the 1As and the 3As, pretty much all we have represented in the rankings right now. But as you know, it's the rankings at the end of the season that really count. Colby, play action. Looking. Now he's going to be carrying down to the 45. Short gain of about 2.5, maybe 3 on the play. We'll call it third down and about 7 to go for the Maroon Devils. 2:22 to play. Still plenty of time. Here in the second quarter, Josue Otero trots off to the sideline. Now coming in, it's going to be Matt Manley with the play as he passes it on to Colby Hyatt. Maroon Devils up 24-0 here with 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. But it has not been easy. Rosman Tigers giving us our Best tangle we've had in a while, especially in conference play. Here comes the blitz. Colby Hyatt sees it coming, now throws. Manley has it at the 15, at the 25. Now he runs into traffic at the 21, and that's going to be forced out of bounds over there on the Tigers sideline. But again, Colby Hyatt at the last second saw the pressure coming from his blind side and was able to roll and buy himself some time before hitting Manley down in the left flat with 1:44 to play. First down and 10 as he is forced out of bounds. Manley on the season has been, of course, the top target of Colby Hyatt. 27 catches, 468 yards, and 5 touchdowns coming at this ball game, receiving this year for Matt Manley. So it has been a good combination of Colby to Matthew. 1:43 to play. Colby rolling right side, looking, now directing, now firing to the back of the end zone. That's going to be overthrown. A lot of traffic down there. He was trying to direct that traffic, and he was kind of giving hand signals to Cody Rich. And I'm not sure if they communicated, but anyway, it falls incomplete as Colby threw that one to the back corner of the end zone, basically where nobody could get to it. Stops the clock with 1:36 to play here in the second quarter on a Friday night. Got a penalty against the Maroon Devils here. That's going to back us up. An eligible receiver downfield against our Maroon Devils. So the line of scrimmage now is going to be at the 28-yard line. We have a first down at about 15. Minute and a half to go, second quarter. We line up 3 wide receivers on first and long. Colby in the shotgun. Got a man in the wing on the left side. As snap is low, picks it up. Colby rolls it out. Screen on the right side to Josue. Out to the 30, 25. Down inside the 10-yard line. Josue Otero. Beautifully executed screen play with good blocking down there. Good job down there by Garrett Lowe to help out on the blocking. And it gets the job done. First down. So now line of scrimmage is going to be the 11-yard line. First down, Maroon Devils. So technically we can get a first down, 11 yards from a touchdown. Colby under center. Here comes the blitz up the middle. We run straight ahead. Austin Schuler in traffic, and he's not in. He's down to about the 2-yard line. But Austin really has had a nose for the end zone tonight. 3 touchdown carries here in the first half. Our other scoring, a field goal by Evan Sneed, and of course the conversions. Now, quick lineup. Maroon Devils on second down. We need about 2 or 3 for the touchdown. Colby hands off right side. There it is. Austin Schuler is in. 4th time tonight. 1 minute to play exactly in the second quarter. And Schuler goes in. His 4th touchdown tonight. Obviously his best night getting into the end zone as he has been tough down inside that 5-yard line. 30-0 now as Evan Sneed will come on for the point after touchdown. Don't forget, next week, Smoky Mountain Conference Showdown. Murphy coming to town. Bulldogs coming into play tonight, the only other undefeated conference team without a conference loss. So if they win tonight, and if we win tonight, it's all the conference showdown. Bad snap, and Matthews somehow got it down, and the kick is up and good, and it works. So, hey, I guess that's all that matters as long as it works. But that was close, and it's now a 31-0 Maroon Devil lead. 1 minute to play before halftime. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Fans, here we go. Evan Sneed, a busy man in the first half, kicks it off. It's going to be taken at the 3 by the Tigers. They bring it back out across the 15, out to the 20, and that's where they're going to be caught from behind. Good coverage down there by the Maroon Devils. Sean Webb is down there, among others on the tackle. Also down there, 47, Lewis Saley. Also down there, Austin Curtis. Good job by the kickoff team. Under a minute to play now in the first half. And a 31-0 Maroon Devil lead. But again, it sounds like a lot, but it has not been easy tonight. This is, again, by far the toughest tangle we've had here in conference play in a few weeks. Coming out to the right side this time is going to be James Jones for the Tigers. Lines up right side. Over there with him is going to be Matt Manley on the defense. 53 seconds to play. Quarterback's going to keep it out across the 25 to the 29-yard line. And Lee Patillo is there. Corbin Panther is there. And also Cody Rich is there, the free safety. Coming up on the tackle. It's going to bring second down, and we'll call it a long 2, if you will. Josue Otero coming in on defense now. Checking out of the lineup momentarily is going to be C.J. Shepard. Little adjustment on defense. 22 seconds to play. Could be the final play of the first half. As the quarterback Scruggs lines them up and hands off, and they run straight ahead with 12 seconds and counting. Will there be another play? The officials are stopping the clock, and they're going to move the sticks. That's what it is. It's a first down, so the clock is stopped when the sticks move. And now the Tigers will get it back, and the clock will roll, and I think that's all we're going to see before halftime. No more play as both teams head for the locker room at halftime. With our score here in Smoky Mountain Conference action from Rosman High School tonight, it's Swain High 31, Rosman 0. Fans, stay tuned. Lots more coming up with another half of football here on the Maroon Devils Network. Friday night as our Maroon Devils will bring it back on the kickoff return, and Josue Otero almost broke it down the right sideline before he is finally forced out of bounds over there right in front of the Maroon Devil bench now as we're just underway in this third quarter. 31-0 our score at halftime as we're ready to get the third quarter underway rather. Here on a cold night in Rosman, temperatures again looking for lows tonight in the 30s. It's a pretty cool night out here on top of the press box. Joe Holt, Gary Ayers, and all the gang here. Matt Brown on the top of the press box. Dylan Winchester over there. Some of the Maroon Devil coaches. Scotty McMahon over there. James Phillips. Bunch of the good guys. Here we go. First down and 10. And we got a flag before we can even run a play. So somebody's lined up offside or moving, and looks like it's going to be us. So we're going to back up 5. That'll make it first down and 15 from the 48-yard line this time. But glad to have you listening in tonight, whether it be on the internet. And I think you can go to the Swain High website, and that'll lead you where to click on to actually watch the game on the internet tonight. And the handoff goes straight ahead. Popping outside is going to be Josue. He's down inside the 35-yard line. Josue Otero is going to bring about 14 yards on that play. We had a first down at 15. He got about 14 of it back on that one. Ball is going to be spotted at the 34-yard line. That's going to bring up a second down and only 1 to go for the Maroon Devils. Josue Otero had some running room, and he took advantage of it now as we line him up. Strong side on the left side. Strong side on the right side. Got tight ends both ways with 2 backs in the backfield. No wide receivers now on second down and short against a 4-man Rosman Tiger front. And the handoff goes Colby Hyatt's going to fake the handoff and keep it around the right side. Still going down the right sideline, down inside the 20. Still going down inside the 15. It's going to be a first down and a whole lot more for Colby Hyatt and the Maroon Devils as he has been having a huge game coming into this ball game tonight. Looking at some of our stats as far as running the football, Colby is our second leading rusher as far as yards gained. Josue Otero coming into the game with 890 yards. Altogether, you take off a loss of 17. He has a net 873 yards rushing. That's an average of 9.6 yards a carry and 12 touchdowns for Josue Otero, averaging 97 yards a game. So 873 yards for Josue. Looks like he's going to be on his way to 1,000 yards rushing this year. Now, lining him up. Colby is going to run it again. He started to hand off, pops it around the right side again, still going, and he is close. Is he in? Nope, don't believe so. He got close, but just didn't make it in down there. So Colby High got real close to the end zone. Looks like it's going to be depending on where they spot it now, it's going to bring up a second down. And the ball is going to be spotted. They still have it spotted at about the 4-yard line. All right, ref put the football down. Now he puts it down at the 3-yard line. Okay, finally. Second down, we'll call it 2 to go to a first down, 3 for a touchdown. Austin Schuler has been in the end zone a bunch tonight. 4 times. And he gets the ball again, and he's going to be, is he in again? It's close. It's close. Nope. Our guy said touchdown. The official said no. He's down near the 1, but not in yet. But again, it's going to bring up a first down and goal now for the Maroon Devils. So Austin got inside the 1. And again, he has 4 touchdowns tonight. We have 4 touchdowns, a field goal, 32-yard field goal earlier by Evan Sneed. And, of course, the conversions adding up to 31. 10:15 to play, third quarter. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Austin on the right side of the quarterback. Josue on the left side. We've been running right for touchdowns most of the night. We run right again, and it must be working because in is Austin Schuler for his 5th touchdown of the night here against the Rosman Tiger defense. And most of those coming from short range, but very effective. Austin Schuler carrying in 37-0 with 10 minutes to play now in this third quarter. Evan Sneed has been a busy man. Again, he's been perfect tonight on his PAT conversions, and he also has a 32-yard field goal. Let's see if he can boot another one through. Matt Manley has had a busy night. He had a couple of snaps not quite on the target. This one's perfect, and this kick is up and good. So now, with 10 minutes to play, third quarter, it's Swain High 38, Rosman 0. We'll be back in just a moment. Fans, it's back to Maroon Devil football. Evan Sneed will kick it down the left side, and it's going to be returned from the 8-yard line by the Tigers out across the 20. And that's where the trouble runs into as the Maroon Devils are down there. Good return, though. Finally down there on the tackle for the Maroon Devils on the kickoff coverage team is going to be Garrett Lowe along with Garrett Lane. A couple of guys named Garrett on that tackle. 9:54 to go. Now, by the way, if you want to actually watch and hear the game on the internet, you go to Ustream. That's USTREAM. The letter U, Ustream.tv. And then you enter Maroon Devils Network. Maroon Devils Network. And then you can watch us here on the internet live here on a Friday night from Rosman High School. So if you're at home listening in on cable or radio and want to see and hear, you can do that. Right side quarterback carries out to the 32-yard line. Tripped up over there by, looks like Cody Ritz coming up over there on the tackle, number 5. One Cody not playing tonight, we're sorry to say. Cody Ellis has a shoulder injury. He's going to be out, looks like, the rest of the year. We hate that for Cody. We surely do. And also Dylan Winchester not dressed tonight. And I know these guys want to be playing. Of course, Tim Woodard has been out since the East Henderson game. Maybe a chance he might get to come back somewhere down the road in the playoffs. We hope so, and we hope we go a long way down the road, and I think we will. This time the quarterback, Scruggs, carries right side. We'll try to update some scores here as see if we can bring in a couple of scores here from down the line. Around Western North Carolina football tonight, Asheville leads North Buncombe 21-0 at the half. Mitchell leads Madison 28-7 at the half. Murphy leads Hayesville 20-0 at the half. Murphy over Hayesville. It's Mountain Heritage over Avery 26-21. Franklin leads West Henderson 35-0 that game at the half. So looks like the Murphy Swain showdown is going to be coming up if these scores continue here on this chilly Friday night. It's a cool night out here at Rosman High School, but hey, it's as we mentioned earlier, it's getting to be later in the month of October. We haven't had a whole lot of frost yet, so I guess we're due a little cold weather. So now, fourth down coming up for the Rosman Tigers. They're going to have to punt it back to the Maroon Devils. Scruggs back to punt. He's had a pretty good night. Matt Manley is back to return. He boots it. It's a good one. Manley is going to bring it back from the 29, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's where he's so dangerous, spinning inside. He's still going all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's going to be Matt Manley on another great return. They're going to spot it all the way down at the 37. But again, on the scoreboard, Asheville leads North Buncombe 21-0 at the half. Mitchell leads Madison 28-7 at the half. Murphy over Hayesville 20-0 at the half. It's Mitchell over Avery 26-21. They have a close one there. And Franklin leads West Henderson 35-0 at halftime. So Franklin may go 10-0 tonight, and that would be the first time in school history that Franklin has ever been 10-0. So interesting how some of the scores are shaping up tonight, but not a whole lot of surprises down the line on the high school scoreboard right now. 7:36 to go in the third quarter here. Maroon Devils back to throw. Colby Hyatt fires, and he's got Matt Manley, but a penalty flag down. We're going to have a penalty flag thrown in the backfield. Is it going to be a holding call? No, it's going to be roughing the passer against the Rosman Tigers. And so that could give us an automatic first down as the pass was incomplete. But that penalty is going to hurt. But talking about some of the stats that we were alluding to earlier, Josue Otero on the season, 873 yards on the ground. He's by far our leading rusher, averaging 9.5 yards a carry and 12 touchdowns. But Colby Hyatt, the quarterback, second leading rusher on the team, 83 carries, 472 yards, averaging 5.7 yards a carry with 8 touchdowns. Austin Schuler, 341 yards on the ground, averaging 5.8 yards a carry and 7 touchdowns on the year. So those are your top three backs. Garrett Lane has 227 yards. Blake Wright, 202. Dylan Morgan has 100. Cody Ellis, 70 yards on the year, but sorry to say he looks like done for the season with a tough shoulder injury. And now coming back in, we are going to have Matthew Manley in at quarterback for the Maroon Devils. And we're going to call a timeout just to be sure everybody's on the same page on offense. Fans, stay tuned. We'll be back after this timeout. Fans, welcome back. 7:09 to play in the third quarter. The snap goes to Matthew Manley in for Colby Hyatt at the quarterback spot, and Matthew goes sideways, and we have a penalty flag down. So penalty flag down, and let's see what the call is going to be. Probably a holding call, and that is the call, a holding penalty against our Maroon Devils. Colby Hyatt shaken up on the preceding play, by the way. So Colby is out, but I think he can come back in if he needs to. Colby is over there on the sideline with offensive coordinator Jeff Marr. So he took a shot a few minutes ago and went out for a play. And the penalty is going to move us back now. Matt Manley is going to stay in at quarterback, maybe another play or two. Colby is out there, and I can see him lobbying Coach Marr and I'm sure head coach Sam Patilla to let him come back in. But right now he's not. Well, there he comes. Yep, there he comes right back in. So Colby out one play. And I think he lobbied, and they got the play call over on the sideline, and he's back in there. This time Matthew is going to line up on the right side. Coming out to the left side, it's going to be Cody Rich. And the back's right behind Colby in the backfield. And Colby turns and hands off. It's going to be Austin Schuler. And he carries down near the 21-yard line, depending on where they spot it. Going to spot it actually at the 22. It's going to bring up a second down now. So the penalties keep messing us up here. And it's second down at about 15 or so left to go for the Maroon Devils here. 6:18 to play third quarter. We'll give you some passing stats in just a minute. Colby in the shotgun now. We've passed enough this year, but not a huge amount. Hands off Josue, huge hole on the right side, and Josue still going down to the 5, and he's going to score. Josue Otero into the end zone. So Josue, his first touchdown tonight after we had 5 touchdowns tonight from Austin Schuler. Josue gets on the end zone, and this one comes from long range. So it's now a 38-0 ball game. So Josue, that is his 13th touchdown on the year. Austin Schuler now has 12, as he has 5 tonight. He had 7 coming into the ball game tonight. He has 12, so Josue with 13. Coming on, Evan Sneed for the point after. High snap. Matt gets it down, kicking it up. And Evan is again perfect tonight. All his PATs plus a 32-yard field goal. That adds up to a 45-0 Maroon Devil lead with 6:01 to play here in the third quarter. Fans, stay tuned. We'll be back. Fans, welcome back as Evan Snead will kick it high, and he will kick it deep, and it's going to be taken back at the 3-yard line by the Rosman return man. Back out across the 15 to the 20, out to the 25-yard line. Rosman will take over with a first down and 10. And would like to remind you once again, if you're listening in tonight on radio or on cable TV channel 5, you can go to the internet and watch this game as well as listen. Here's how you do it. Ustream, that's what you enter. The letter U, stream, USTREAM.TV, Ustream.tv. And then when you get on, enter Maroon Devils Network. That's Maroon Devils with an S, Maroon Devils Network. And you can see the game on your computer. 5:53 to play now, third quarter. Rosman, the quarterback, rolling to the left side. And he cuts it upfield, and he's got some room, and he's got a first down, I believe. Out across the 35-yard line is going to be the quarterback, Duran Scruggs. So now the Rosman Tigers, we got a late penalty flag coming in after the play. Somebody's over there saying something, and that'll get you in trouble every time. As we've said on the air many times, if you're going to say something, don't let the refs hear you. And they're going to call an unsportsmanlike conduct on somebody, I'm sure. Flag coming after the play. And it is going to be, it's going to be a personal foul against the Maroon Devils. Ouch. So if Rosman didn't have a first down after that carry by Scruggs, they will now after that penalty. That's going to put the ball up near midfield. Matter of fact, it's going to be in Maroon Devil territory at the 48-yard line. So first down and 10, 49-yard line is where the ball is going to be spotted. First down and 10, 5:44 to play in this third quarter. And now we back it up, and it's going to be our football. So now here we go. First down and 10. So, got another penalty flag coming flying in. So apparently there was a fumble on the last play, and then there was a penalty for a personal foul. And now here's another penalty, and it's going to be illegal procedure against the Maroon Devils. So now 20 yards in a row, penalties. So now the football is going to be at the 44-yard line of Maroon Devil territory. First down and 15 for Swain County High School after that turnover. Maroon Devils back with the ball. Got a man in motion. Manley is going to actually take the snap, rolls to the right side, and gets about 3 yards on first down. It's going to bring up a second down and 12. So Manley is now playing for Colby Height, who seems to be okay. He took a shot earlier, but he came back in and led the Maroon Devils on that last scoring drive. And he might be done for the night. It may be Matthews' spot to run the offense the rest of the night here with a 45-0 lead over the Tigers with 5:15 to play in this third quarter. A lot of football left, but Maroon Devils right now in control. Got a 4-man front by the Rosman Tigers. Manley turns, tosses it to Hoseway, out to the 50, down to the 45, cuts back inside, and still going. Back out to the other side, has one man to turn the corner. Here it goes, 45-40. Here comes pursuit, breaks another stop, and a penalty flag is down, and we may have a holding call over there at the 42-yard line. And Austin Schuler trying to plead his case, but I don't think he's going to win this one. Normally, the players don't when they try to get the refs to see it their way. But still a good run, and it's going to be a holding call over there without a doubt. So a nice run by Hoseway, but it's going to wipe some of it out, and they're going to mark it from the spot of the foul, which was the 42-yard line. It's going to come back now to the 48-yard line of Swain County High School. 4:50 to play, third quarter. From Rosman. Murphy led their game against Hayesville 20-0 at halftime. And if both these scores continue, that'll set up the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship game next Friday at Swain County High School, with Murphy and Swain coming in undefeated in conference play. So next Friday, it's going to be fun at Swain County Memorial Stadium. Handoff right side. Out to the 45, maybe the 44. It's going to be number 44, Austin Schuler, who's had a big night. 5 touchdowns tonight for Austin. Now coming in for the Maroon Devils is going to be number 4, Sean Webb. We were talking about passing earlier on the season. Colby Hyatt, very efficient, 55% completion rate. He's hit 46 of 84 passes, only 3 interceptions for 802 yards and 7 touchdowns on the season coming into this ball game tonight. We haven't thrown much tonight. Got a penalty flag. And oh boy, this third quarter has been full of them. And we're going to back up 5 more. We have been hit hard with penalties, this time illegal motion against the Maroon Devils. And I'm not sure if it's because we have a new quarterback in or what the case is, but we keep moving backwards from the penalty flag. So anyway, got to get the timing down and try it again. Third down, we'll call it 9, right on the 50-yard line with 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter here at Rosman. 2 backs in the backfield behind Matt Manley into the center this time. As he turns, he's going to hand off. It's going to be Josue. Nice hole on the right side. Pops it outside. Down near the first down stick at the 40-yard line. Josue Otero can pop it outside in a hurry. He has really quick feet. And is a really, really tough kid. 5'6", 150 pounds, but he is... as we like to say in the mountains, tough as a pine knot. Fourth down, we still need a yard. 2 right receivers, left and right. Josue and Austin stay in the backfield. It's going to be Manley carrying around the right side. Has the first down. Down inside the 35-yard line goes Matthew Manley. Want to say hello again to my partner, Steve Moon. He'll be back with us next Friday when we lay it on the line for the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship at Swain County Memorial Stadium and Boyce Dietz Field. Murphy Bulldogs, our arch nemesis, coming to town as we're going to be playing them. They led 20-0 over Hayesville in their game at halftime. So if things stand, it's going to be the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship Friday. Handoff left side, Josue running into a bunch of guys in black and orange. This one goes for a yard or 2, and that's it at the 30-yard line. So don't forget to make your plans. Next Friday, fans, we're going to be at home, Murphy. That's the final game of the regular season. And again, that's for the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship. Murphy and Swain. And the number 1 seed on the line in the playoffs as well. Toss left side. It's going to be Austin Schuler, who's had a big night. Down to the 23-yard line goes Austin Schuler. And another penalty flag on this drive. Boy, we've had a bunch of them on this drive, and they've all been against us, and this one will be too. Holding, that's going to be a block in the back, actually. 1:37 to play in the third quarter, and I think we've lost more yards on this drive than we've gained because of the penalty flags. It's kind of like the old Barbara Mandrell song. We take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Second down, we'll call it 11 now. 1:24 to play. Matt Manley under center. Twins out to the right side. He turns, hands off. It's going to be Austin Schuler. He's down inside the 30-yard line. Our receivers now with Matt under center. Garrett Lowe and Sean Webb, number 2 and number 4, are running some receiver. And also Cody Epps, number 6, playing some receiver as Matthew is going to be, looks like, finishing up the game at quarterback tonight. Colby Hyatt would think is okay. He got shaken up on one play but came right back in and finished the drive for a score. So obviously he's going to be okay. He's over there watching on the sideline, and he'll be starting next Friday against the Murphy Bulldogs. Coach David Gentry, the all-time winningest coach in Western North Carolina history, passing Babe Howell. And off to Josue right side as he squirts down inside the 25-yard line. And that's quite a mark for David Gentry, passing Babe Howell as the all-time winningest coach in Western North Carolina. Of course, Babe got a lot of wins at Civil Webster. Then went on up to Avery County and got a few more. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, fans, from Rosman High School. Our score, it's all Maroon Devils here. Swain 45, Rosman 0. We'll be right back. Fans, welcome back. 3 quarters are gone here from Rosman High School as we are trying to put the finishing touches on a win here tonight. Here goes Matthew Manley straight ahead on the quarterback keeper down to the 15-yard line. That's going to bring up a first down. That is a Maroon Devil first down. We had a 4th and 1. We needed a yard, and he got it. And we'd like to remind you, if you want to watch us live here tonight from Rosman, go to ustream.tv. That's the letter U, S-T-R-E-A-M, ustream.tv. Then when you get there, just enter Maroon Devils Network. And you can watch live the action right there on your computer. And I just think that's so cool. Handoff straight ahead. It's going to be Austin Schuler again. Got a yard or two down to the 13-yard line before he's wrapped up on the play. Big kid in there for the Rosman Tigers in that interior line. 72 on the tackle, and he's a big boy. Second down now. 11:10 to go from Rosman High School on a Friday night. It's hard to believe this is the next to the last week in the regular season. Next Friday night winds up the regular season, and then all the fun begins to see how the playoffs are going to be set up and laid out and how many home games you get and all that good stuff. Matt Manley now on second down. He's going to hand off on the left side. Josue Otero plows his way down to the 8-yard line this time for the Maroon Devils. That's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. That's going to bring up third down and about 3, almost 4 yards to go. We'll call it 3rd and 4. 10.5 minutes to play here from Rosman High School. So if you're at home and want to watch it instead of just listening, you have that option. Ustream.tv and then enter Maroon Devils Network. Third down, we need 5. Matthew Manley, quarterback option, tosses. And here's Josue diving inside the 5. That second effort got him down there before he's tackled down there by number 8, Dylan Whitmire for the Tigers. First down and goal, Maroon Devils now with a 45-0 lead here at Rosman High School. I tell you, Josue gives you such a good effort, and he's such a tough target. He spins, he bounces, he turns, he basically dove on that play to get the first down. Now first down and goal from just outside the 3-yard line. Again, Matthew Manley coming on in relief for Colby Hyatt. Handoff right side. Austin Schuler is going to be close. Is he in? Yes. Touchdown Maroon Devils. And that's going to be Austin Schuler, rather. Austin Schuler's 6th touchdown of the night. And on the season, he is now tied, I'm pretty sure. Yes, Austin Schuler has 13 touchdowns on the year. Josue Otero has 13 touchdowns on the year. So they're tied with rushing touchdowns, as Austin has 6 tonight. And now Matt Manley looks to the sideline and, hey, we need another guy in here on the PAT unit. So now we need another guy. We're 2 guys short. Wow, that's not a good idea. 9 against 11. That's not good odds at all. So we get our guys out there. Now we're ready to go. And Matt Manley is going to now line up. He went up like he was going to be under center, and now he lines up to hold for the PAT. Gets it down, and the kick is up. And this time coming on to kick, and it's going to be no good. And we missed our first PAT tonight, but you got to give Colin Petty a shot at it. He came on to kick number 32, and it's going to be no good. So we go to the break now with 9:38 to play. From Rosman, our score, Swain 51, Rosman 0. We'll be back. Fans, welcome back as Colin Petty is going to kick it off, and it's going to be taken by an up man for the Rosman Tigers. Bringing it back down there is going to be one of their up receivers, and that's Coleman Davis, and he's down inside Maroon Devil territory. Knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Good return. And let's go to the scoreboard here and bring you up to date with some other high school scores around Western North Carolina here. Right now, Hendersonville leads Thomas Jefferson at the half, 35-10. Andrews leads Cherokee, 14-0 at the half. Smoky Mountain surprising Pisgah, 18-7 at the half. And Brevard is leading North Henderson, 32-10. That is a halftime score as well. So Brevard over North, 32-10 in high school football. And I'll be honest, that's somewhat of a surprise as well. So a lot of good football going on. And when we get some scores, we'll pass them along to you here on this Friday from Rosman High School. As Rosman comes out running the football hard over the right side, breaking into the secondary, down to the 25, still going all the way down inside the 10-yard line is going to be Caleb Rice for the Rosman Tigers. So a huge run for the Tigers. As we can see, we have a lot of new jerseys in on the Maroon Devil side of the ball, and we'll try to get some of those names and numbers as we can here. So a lot of new faces in there in the secondary is Austin Curtis. Also in there, looks like as they line him up is going to be Sean Webb in the secondary, among others. As now the snap goes to the fullback, and he goes straight ahead down to near the 5-yard line. Coming in there on the tackle is going to be Jordan Bennett. Also in there is going to be Zach Weeks, also in the ball game now for the Maroon Devils on defense. Also in there is Garrett Lane, number 39. So again, a lot of new folks in there on the defensive side of the ball. Also looks like is that Donald Dixon in the ball game now as Rosman lines up. And the snap goes to Caleb Rice, and he goes straight ahead, and he is in. Touchdown, Rosman. 8:25 to play. And it's a 51-6 ball game now as the Tigers punch one into the end zone. Didn't take them long as they march right down the field and get it into the end zone. Against our Maroon Devils second team defensive guys coming in to finish out the game. And I'm sure we're going to see a lot more new faces in on offense as well. But this is looks like a totally new defensive unit in there. Looking across the line, I don't think I see any starters in there at all right now for the Swain County Maroon Devil defense. Donald Dixon is in there. Also in there is, looks like Jacob Craig. Lewis Saley is in there. So again, just trying to note some numbers as we go along. Also, that looks like maybe Blake Wright, number 23 in there. So, again, a lot of new folks in there getting some playing time. And, hey, they practice hard all week, too. Rice gets the snap, and he goes, looks like, in for the two-point conversion. So the Rosman Tigers break onto the scoreboard here with 8:25 to play from Rosman High School. Our score, Swain 51, Rosman 8. We'll be back after this timeout. Fans, welcome back as the Rosman Tigers will line it up to kick off this time to the Maroon Devils with a score of 51-8 with 8:25 to play here in this final quarter here from Rosman High School. Back deep is going to be Matthew Manley to return the kickoff. And again, we have a lot of new faces out there, and it's going to be kicked, and it's going to be picked up by Josue at the 23. Back out to the 30. Turns to the left side, tries to do that, and that's not a good idea as he's going to be dragged down. And down there on the tackle for the Tigers, looks like a Chaz West, 84, on the tackle, and we have a penalty flag down on the play with 8:17 to go. So we see a bunch of new jerseys coming on the field for the Maroon Devils on offense. I mean, a bunch of clean jerseys, if you know what I mean. We'll try to check on the numbers if we can. Couple of interesting stats on the game tonight. Colby Hyatt has now passed Travis Hyatt for number 11 on the all-time passing list at Swain County High School. And also, I believe he's now passed Doug Plemons for number 10 on the all-time passing list. Colby has also surpassed the 1,000-yard rushing mark for his career. So just a few notes to pass on for Colby Hyatt. So now number 10 on the all-time passing list at Swain County High School, passing Travis Hyatt and Doug Plemons. And now we've got a timeout on the field with 8:17 to go. So we go to a break with our score of 51-8. Maroon Devils lead Rosman. We'll be right back. Fans, welcome back. Interesting scenario there on the kickoff. We had offsetting penalties, so we're going to kick it off again. So very unusual indeed. Now for the kickoff, it's going to be a low line drive. Picked up by Lee Patillo at the 34, back out to the 40, 45. And Lee is back out to the 47-yard line where he's going to be knocked down on the play. So an interesting situation there with offsetting penalties, and that brought the kickoff back for a re-kick. So our Maroon Devils will start over again on offense, but actually it paid off as we are going to have better field position here. And we have a Rosman Tiger down. Shaking up on the play is going to be Brody Mullinax. And he is still down on the play for the Rosman Tigers. And so far today, we've only had one guy shaken up. That was Colby Hyatt. He only stayed out one play before he came back in. And fortunately, he was okay. And we hope that Brody Mullinax is going to be okay as well, as he is shaken up and is still down on the field. But would like to remind you again, the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship game is going to be coming up next Friday at Swain County Memorial Stadium when Murphy, if they hold on to their 20-0 halftime lead, if they continue to win over Hayesville, then it's going to be for all the marbles next Friday for the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship game. Murphy and Swain at Swain County Memorial Stadium and Boyce Dietz Field. We hope you're going to be there. Nothing finer than to beat the Murphy Bulldogs. This time we, again, have a lot of new folks in there. Of course, coming in to run the show at quarterback is going to be Dakota Brown. And he handed off to Garrett Lane. And Garrett didn't find much running room. Got a couple of yards. They're going to spot it now at the 50. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. A lot of new faces in there. We'll try to check some of these new faces. In there is Tristan Waddy, number 53. Also in there is 59, Blaine Parker. Also out to the left side is 47, Lewis Saley, among others. Also at center right now is going to be Will Ferguson. So he's going to be snapping the ball to Dakota Brown, Tony Brown's son, a former Maroon Devil athlete in his own right. And he hands off to Dylan Morgan, number 7 this time on the carry for the Maroon Devils. So also among those guys in there, Zach Weeks in on the offensive line. We mentioned Blaine Parker, I believe, already. So we'll try to get the numbers and, hey, give all these guys a little credit as they come in to finish up the game with 7 minutes to play and a 51-8 Maroon Devil lead now. Receivers out to the right side. This time it's going to be 14, Kyle Matthews. And looks like Drew Burns out there with him, number 25, as they run to the right side. And this time we run to the left side. And it's going to be Garrett Lane on the carry for a Maroon Devil 1st down at the 40-yard line. Our receivers lined up right. And we ran to the left side. Good run by Garrett Lane. 1st down and 10. 6:40 to play now with a 51-8 Maroon Devil lead. On a by far the coldest night we've had here in this 2011 season. That means all the green grass is going to be turning brown real soon, especially if it's the Bermuda grass variety. This time wide to the left side is going to be number 20, Austin Curtis. Over there with him is going to be 47, Lewis Saley. As Dakota Brown under center on 1st down and 10. Toss left side. Getting the toss over there is Dylan Morgan. Forced out of bounds over there by the Rosman Tigers after a short gain. Among others in there right now, let's see. Blaine Parker, 59 on the offensive front. Linemen, pro linemen don't get a lot of notoriety and a lot of praise. We want to get all the linemen's name and number calls if we can as they line them up. The guys who carry the ball and catch the ball, hey, you hear about them. You just don't hear much about the linemen who really set all this up. And we try to run straight ahead again. This time Garrett Lane again on a short gain. So again, 58 and 59, Zach Weeks and Blaine Parker up front. Also 66, Donald Dixon, a junior, 5'8", 190-pounder. Coming in from the receiver core, Cody Epps is coming in. He's going to be coming out here wide to the right side with Austin Curtis, who wears number 20. 3rd down, we're going to need about 9 with 5 minutes to play here from Rosman. Dakota hands off. No, he's going to keep it, and he tosses it at the last second to Garrett Lane at the 35. Lane at the 30, and finally runs out of bounds at the 25. 6-yard line where the Maroon Devils will have a first down and 10. So the guys getting it done. A lot of guys, again, getting playing time as they come in and out with the plays. Now coming in with the play from the sideline is going to be 25, Drew Burns. Burns, a 5'10", 140-pound junior, coming out to the right side. Over here with him is another new name, 84, John Miller, a sophomore, 5'6", 120-pounder. Wide to the right side. Garrett Lane gets the call. Garrett down to the 20-yard line. Garrett, number 39, one of our juniors. And 18 juniors on this team, along with the 21 seniors, 10 sophomores, 14 freshmen. We have about 63, if my math is right, on the roster. I think 52 actually dressed, I believe, and made the trip. That's what Toby Burrell was telling me earlier today. 4:10 and counting. 4:10. Used to be a pretty good gauge for a squirrel shotgun, if you know what I mean. Back when squirrel hunting was a big deal. Not too many folks do it anymore. I read the Smoky Mountain Times, and Mr. Cassida writes there, he's had, I think, 3 columns the last 3 weeks about squirrel hunting, and that not a lot of folks do it anymore. It's now more deer and turkey and bear and that kind of thing. But I know when I was growing up, and obviously Mr. Cassida, squirrel hunting was a big deal. Back in the day, of course, that's been 40 years ago. We won't go there. Dakota Brown lining him up. 3rd down, we need a yard. He fakes the handoff, rolls to the right side, tosses to Garrett Lane. Garrett turns the corner, has the first down inside the 15, still going inside the 10 for a first down and then some. Got a late penalty flag coming in over there in the huge pile up about the 8-yard line on the far side of the field. Our Maroon Devils are running left to right, going toward the Cashier's end of the field, if you will. Let's see what the flag is all about as the officials talk it over there in the corner with 3:17 left to play here from Rosman High School. And boy, a coat feels good tonight. And some insulated boots. All right, ref, let's call it and get it moving here. Come on. Okay, it's a sideline warning, looks like. That's all that is. No penalty yardage is assessed, and we'll line him up now from about the 13-yard line. So all that for a sideline warning. All right. Here we go. Twins in the backfield behind Dakota Brown. Got receivers left and right on a first down. Dakota, quarterback keeper, option play, runs it, dives inside the 10. Gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 now with 3 minutes to play from Rosman High School. I tell you, this week has seen a lot of beautiful color around western North Carolina. Still some showing on the ride over from Swain County to Rosman tonight. I tell you, if you come through the Cashier's area, beautiful color still around, but this cool weather, I'm sure, is going to make quick work of that. Dakota Brown tosses right side. It's going to be this time down to the 2, down to the 1, and into the end zone. Is it a touchdown? Yes, it is. And the touchdown is Blake Wright, number 23. He gets on the scoreboard tonight. So before that, it had been basically Austin Schuler with 5 touchdowns. Josue Otero had 1. Evan Snead had a field goal and a bunch of extra points, obviously. But now a good touchdown run over there for Blake Wright. Getting on the board, and now coming on to attempt the point after touchdown is Colin Petty, number 32. One of our 3 members of the National Honor Society. And holding is going to be Dakota Brown. Dakota gets the snap down, and the kick is up, and this one is good. So the combination works. 32 kicking, 15 holding, and our score with 2:22 to play. Swain 58, Rosman 8. We'll be back after this timeout. Fans, welcome back. Colin Petty is on to kick off for the Maroon Devils, and the Rosman Tigers will return from the 11-yard line back to the 20. There's traffic, and there's a a solo tackle. Dakota Brown coming in. That's the way his dad used to play. Tony Brown, when he was at Swain County High School, he played wide open and fearless all over the field, and that's the way Dakota Brown came in and made that tackle for the Maroon Devils. Dakota, 5'8", 150-pound sophomore. Got a couple more years ahead of him here, and again, a lot of kids back. Even though this is a senior-dominated football team with 21 seniors, we have 18 juniors, and a lot of those juniors make up a very huge amount of success from this football team. We have 10 sophomores. Of course, now a lot of the freshmen are coming up. But a lot of juniors are going to be back next year, and they really, really have a lot of good juniors coming up. Got a penalty flag coming in. I think we're going to have a face mask on that play with 2:10 to play. But some of our juniors, just to give you an idea, we brag on the seniors all the time, but some of our juniors like Matthew Manley, Sean Webb, looking down the list, as some of the juniors, Colin Petty, we mentioned him a moment ago. But Josue Otero, our leading rusher, is a junior. He'll be back next year. Some of our best defensive players, like Corbin Panther, is a junior. Jacob Wildcat is a junior. Will Ferguson is a junior. Both the Parker boys, Blaine and Peyton, obviously are juniors. So we have so many really good juniors on this team that will be back. So after the penalty, the snap goes straight ahead. And this time down the field, the Rosman Tigers go, and finally Garrett Lowe combining on the tackle as the Tigers have been running through our second-team defense. They scored their touchdown against these guys a moment earlier, and they're driving down the field again with 1:45 and counting. Again, a lot of new folks in there on defense as well. We'll try to check some numbers. Also in there right now, Elias Husky. He's a big kid, 6 foot, 280-pound junior. He's going to be in there. He's on the left side defensive end. Also in the middle is going to be Jordan Bennett, big senior lineman, 6'2", 270. And this time in there on the stop is the guy we were just talking about, Elias Husky, a big 6 foot, 280-pound junior, number 79. Also in there on defense, Hayden Nadeau, number 56. Joining them, number 23, Blake Wright. On the right side, defensive end over here, looks like it's going to be 72, and that's Nick Jones, and he's a big boy too. Big junior, 6'3", 280. So we got a bunch of juniors that are really going to be playing a lot of football next year. A lot of them doing it this year, but this is going to be a huge junior class coming up that really has a lot of talent. So after the 21 seniors graduate this year, hey, the cupboard is not bare by a long shot. Going to be a good squad coming up next year as well. Garrett Lowe in the defensive secondary. Back there with him, Dylan Morgan, number 2, number 7, playing the safety spots. Snap goes to the fullback, and again, there on the tackle this time. Oh, well, finally going down is kind of throwing him down. Jordan Bennett had him, and he kind of threw him down. 21 seconds in counting time for maybe another play as the Tigers get to the huddle. They're going to have to hurry with 14 seconds in counting. I'm not sure we're going to see another play. Yeah, they're going to get up to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to have to snap in a hurry, though, with 5 seconds left to play. Hey, that's why you show up on Friday night. You better snap it quick, and they get the snap away. And the snap is going to go straight ahead. And the Tigers run out of time at the 25-yard line. And fans, that is the game's final play here tonight, as our Maroon Devils win it 58-8 over the Rosman Tigers. And talking with some friends here on top of the press box, this is the final conference game for the Rosman Tigers. So they're going to be finishing up with a 3-3 conference record. They are now going to be 4-6 overall, I believe. They go to Raven Gap next Friday on the road down in Georgia for the Tigers. Now our Maroon Devils have it all on the line against the Murphy Bulldogs. They were leading 20-0 at halftime in their game against Hayesville. That's setting up a big Smoky Mountain Conference championship showdown between both undefeated Murphy and Swain in conference play next Friday night at Swain County Memorial Stadium. We'll be there for the kickoff at 7:30, and my partner Steve Moon will be back next Friday as well, so be sure and join us. It's going to be a showdown, Murphy and Swain. I want to thank Joe Holt and all the folks back at the studios for keeping us on the air here tonight. So long, everybody, from Rosman High School.